As strange as it sounds, we can officially say goodbye to season 21-22. We are entering in a new season, 22-23. We are the 1st of July. Not only transfer market, Calcio Mercato officially opens today, but we can also welcome finally a new season with some announcement, big announcement of Juventus yesterday saying goodbye to certain players, but also today not waiting any longer to announce new numbers. Not new players, but new numbers for players that were already part of the team. Mamma mia. In that video we'll speak about the numbers, we'll speak about so many things, Mercato updates, Ligt and so on. Put a maximum of likes, subscribe to the channel. We start immediately after the intro. Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. We start immediately with Juventus surprising and dribbling every one of us because nobody was expecting it, or at least the moment of announcement of new numbers. We loved playing with these numbers. We really love saying who will take the 10, who will take the 7. Well, Juventus, they officially communicated today first on their website, and that's what I love, the online store, to check every single day if there is some movement. There were some movement today with Federico Chiesa becoming FC7. Yes, he took the number 7. We were thinking who will take it. Will it be Di Maria that can join? Will it be Locatelli because we know that it is his preferred number? No, at the end it is Federico Chiesa with the number 7, but not only. Dusan DV7 is becoming DV9. Yes, Vlahovic has taken his favorite number. That means, of course, that Alvaro Morata is no longer a Juve player. Mamma mia, these two numbers are crazy. Rest in peace to Tuttosport for today, because today in the paper of today they were saying that DV7 was working really hard. He started already today to come back at La Continassa on the 8th of July. He will not be there on Monday. He take a bit more days off to train in Serbia, but he will come not as Tuttosport is saying as DV7, but he will come as DV9 because the number has changed. Rest in peace to Filippo that this morning was with the DV7. But we have a number that is free and vacant in the Juve store, is the number 10. Nobody has received the number 10 at the moment. Who will take it? If we are looking at Tuttosport, they are saying Pogba, la 10 è tua. Pogba, the number 10 is yours. Will it be like that? Yes or no? Let me know your opinion in the comment after putting a maximum of like. But if we believe Nico Schira with his famous sentence, no surprise here since, and then he put a date, in that case since May 16, he's saying Paul Pogba will wear the number 10 at Juventus. No surprise here since May 16. Grande Nico Schira that is anticipating everyone, or at least we will have to wait for our official announcement of Juventus. Yesterday, unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to some players. Officially, Paulo Dybala is no longer a Juve player. He's unemployed at the moment, as the young people likes to call it. Paulo Dybala, thanks to him, but also to yesterday Federico Bernardeschi. Juventus tweeted, thanks Federico. It was one tweet after the other. And also Alvaro Morata that is going back at the moment to Atletico Madrid. Will he remain there or not? Let's see, you never know. Guys, don't say forever goodbye to Alvaro Morata, because you know that he can come back when you are least expecting it. Can he come back in August? Can he come back in 2 years? You never know. Let's follow it closely, but one thing is sure, coming back, or going in another team, is that Alvaro Morata is and will remain a black and white supporter. Yesterday he said, ma resto bianconero, I will remain a black and white, and he said one of the things that he was most proud about is that he could give to his children also the meaning of Juventinità. These were really beautiful words. Gazzetta dello Sport is asking themselves when Pogba and Di Maria will be announced. Yesterday was also a day where Chiboso said goodbye to Juve. He was playing with the under-19 after a few years with a lot of injuries for the young guy that is great and will become a great player. That Juventus waited for him. He had a really great season with the under-19. He should have been promoted to under-23. He wants to have a first team experience and will probably go to Amiens. Right choice, bad choice, we don't know. It's not only Juventus that was saying goodbye to a lot of players, because also Torino, our cousins, rival cousins, they are saying goodbye to Andrea Belotti that will not extend with Torino. Where will he go? Guys, we don't know. Some people are asking me, Beppe, Belotti to Juve. Not a bad idea, even if I don't believe that he will dare to have the ball to remain in the same city and to go into the big rivals of Juventus. I don't know, let's see, but it's not a name that at the moment is hot. Italian papers, finally we go into the Italian papers to see what they are saying about our beloved Juventus, and it is a big surprise that when I'm opening Corriere dello Sport, I have to understand that they already have put Juventus as favorite for Serie A 22-23. Things that are making me always a lot of pleasure. I love to be the favorite, I love to win Serie A, of course, but it's really strange because at the moment, except of the numbers 7 and 9 that we already announced, I didn't see any other player. But according to Corriere dello Sport, Milan has to catch up to Juve and Inter that are now the favorite for the Scudetto. Really strange. The last one that won Serie A is Milan, and as far as I know, it's the one that win the last Scudetto that is always favorite. But now apparently they changed the role. Roma is going for Fratesi, that was linked to Juve a few weeks ago. They are also speaking about Vieri, Bobo Vieri, that was actually comparing Lukaku and DV7, saying that Lukaku, he will be decisive in that Serie A 22-23. So even if some papers are putting Juve as favorite, Bobo Vieri is speaking about individuality, speaking about Lukaku that can make the difference. Pay attention to Sport, who is saying if the Ligt, because we are not sure about it, but if the Ligt will really be sold, if he will leave, there will not be one but two center backs that will join Juve. They are making also some pictures with some names. We'll deep dive in it, but guys, we have to be fast because yesterday Serie A announced the first dates of Juve. We knew already the weekends that we would play and where we would play, at home or away, but this time we also know the real date and the real hours. The first game will be Juve Sassuolo on the 15th of August at 8:45 Italian time. Pay attention, a lot of people in Italy are not happy because il 15 agosto is a really important off day where people are celebrating and so on and so on. So it will be a really strange date, but that's the first one versus Sassuolo. Then we go away and we play Juve versus Roma Spezia, and then at our home again on the 27th of August, 31st of August. Why am I saying that? Guys, around Turin, you know Maurizio, who is doing incredible things for the Juve community, especially the Juve community that is not always speaking Italian, that are not living in Italy. Whatever, you live in Italy or not, but the great thing is that he's organizing amazing things. He's doing some meetups in front of the stadium. Guys, you can already contact him. There is his number, his WhatsApp number that you can find easily if you are pressing pause on the video, because he's organizing for Juve Sassuolo, Juve Roma, Juve Spezia, and also already for Juve Salernitana, Twitter meetup, Instagram meetup, Facebook meetup. If you have dreamt every time and always to meet some people, some Juventini just like you that you met online, it is the moment to do it, guys. Contact Maurizio, let's book. It's pay attention to the dates because they change. Meanwhile, now we have the official dates. But the great thing, and I can really tell you, I did the same. I met Maurizio a few times. Maurizio is a great guy. He will take care of everything you need. He can answer to all your questions. It's an amazing guy, and meeting also friends that you never met before, it's a unique experience. Guys, around Turin on all social media, follow him and start planning. If you want to meet me, guys, let's see. I will also communicate you when I will go to Torino, but of course I will go and say hello to Maurizio. We continue with Di Maria, because hey guys, if you want to plan the meetings with Maurizio, is also because you want to see Maurizio, your Twitter friends, your Instagram friends, but you also want to meet the new players. And Di Maria, apparently yesterday Gaston Edul was communicating that Di Maria is about to take the plane to go to Juve, to be announced as a Juve player, to sign, to do his medical test in a few hours. You know that when we are speaking about a few hours with Angel Di Maria, we have to make it big, because few hours for me it's like 2-3 hours. For Di Maria, few hours means like 48-72 hours. When will he arrive to Juve? Guys, a poll, let me know in the chat. Will he arrive before the end of the week at Torino, in Torino, yes or no? Let me know. In the meanwhile, he is on holiday together with Paredes. They are in a beautiful house, they are celebrating, are doing really enjoying their holiday, but they are thinking about Juve. Why? Because also there we are speaking about a possibility of a swap. Can and Paredes, will it happen or not? Big question. This is something that we have to check check in the second part of the Calcio Mercato that just started today. Bovieri, I told you, he's speaking about Lukaku that is more decisive than Di Maria. He's saying Di Maria, it's okay for Vlahovic, it's fine, he will give him some assists, it's fine, but the real man of Serie A will be Lukaku that will change everything, he will actually be so decisive and so on. Guys, if it's the Lukaku with Conte of Inter, maybe Vieri is right. If it's the Lukaku that we saw at Chelsea the last year, I don't know what he will move, but I don't know. Let's see. Dragujin, he was blocking the arrival of Cambiaso, and that's probably why Juventus didn't announce any player, because Dragujin was hesitant, a lot hesitant about going to Genoa in second division after having played for Juve, for Sampdoria and Salernitana, the last two teams on loan from Juventus last year. He was really hesitant, but apparently Chiellini, that has been announced as a LAFC player, he also started to work as a manager for Juve, because apparently he called him, reassuring him that it could have been a really great step for his career. We are waiting for the definitive yes from Dragujin to Genoa so that we can announce Cambiaso for the left side. The Ligt 110 million. This is what Juventus asked, and Arrivabene, as he spoke yesterday, he said the three parts have to be happy for something to happen. The other club needs to also to have the money to pay what the other club is requesting. The player, he needs also to be happy for where he go, but especially Juventus. If Juventus will receive 80 million euro, I can guarantee you that De Ligt will stay with Juventus 1 or 2 more years. Otherwise, if the people want 110 million and then you go with De Ligt. Guys, pay attention. Chelsea is not scared. Manchester United is not scared. Manchester City, the new team interested in De Ligt, they are all not scared for the money. Let's see the first one that will give us the money. If they pay the close, they have the player. Se parte, ne arrivano due. If he goes away, 2 players will arrive. Koulibaly and Bremer in pole position. Guys, at the moment, at today, the percentages to see Bremer to Juve are really, really low, but they are increasing day by day as Inter is not able at the moment to sign definitely Bremer. What can happen with that, I don't know. One thing is sure, that Mandragora, that was a Torino player, he will not go to Torino. He finally said yes to Fiorentina, will become a Fiorentina player. So the relationship between us and Granata, the other team of Torino Football Club, are not that great. Seeing Bremer at Juve will be extremely difficult. And a bit the same with Koulibaly, that still continue to repeat how much he loved the people of Napoli and how much he respects them. There will be a meeting between Koulibaly agents Ramadani and De Laurentiis to understand what the future will be. But 2 players needs to come. They are also speaking about loaning out Rugani or selling Rugani so that we can make space for 2 new center backs that we really need. Guys, this was it for me. A lot of news, a long video. Mamma mia, 17 minutes of videos. Big news. So I hope you enjoyed. Guys, maximum of likes, subscribe to the channel. Grazie, forza. Juve.